You know what I love for me? I'm a good ass mama. Like, I know I'm a good ass mother. I love that for me. Like, I'm just sitting here. My youngest son just came in the car. I'm sitting in the car after I just picked him up. And I always sit in the car. For some reason, why is that so fucking therapeutic to just sit in the car before you go in the house? But he comes back outside. I'm sitting in the car. He comes back outside and he was just like, Mommy, can I get in? So I was like, yeah, whatever. So he said, can I tell you something? And he tells me he almost got into a fight. Prefaced by saying, I know it had nothing to do with me. Tells me what was going on, and we discussed, other ways that almost fight could have definitely been avoided even more. But he got out of the car, went in or whatever. But I love how my children are so fucking comfortable talking to me. And that's because I built that relationship. I built that relationship from the moment they could fucking talk. I have built that relationship. Now, I've never been a perfect mother. I don't strive to be a perfect mother. But I know I'm one of those great ass fucking mothers. I know I'm one. And I say that, because I've always had this like shade over me for feeling like a failure of a mother, because I didn't do things the traditional way. I didn't do things the societal way. But baby, one thing you can't take from me is I know I'm a good ass fucking mother. And I'm not just a provider. I shows the fuck up mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I show the fuck up for my babies. I love that for me. I love that even more for them, but I love that for me. Like, I was born with some shit that you can't be taught. And I wasn't raised with the shit that I give to my kids. I wasn't raised with that shit. That's how I know I was just born with it. So lucky me. But for me to be so in tune, just so naturally in tune with mental and emotional health, and I did not grow up in a household, that cared about that as much, that was really in tune to that. And don't get me wrong, my mother, of course, definitely was different than her mother. I can tell you that. And she did her version of trying to do better than her mother. She did her version of trying to be more mentally and emotionally present. But, it was still some lack, unfortunately. But I know I'm a good ass fucking mother. I am so fucking mentally and emotionally in tune. That shit is so fucking important. It's not about the physical shit. It's not about what the fuck you buy them. It's not you going to fucking sports events and just showing up. It's about being fucking mentally and emotionally present. It's about caring about their mental health. It's about being invested in how they fucking feel. How they feel. That shit that, we're conditioned to not give a fuck about. When a child is a child, it don't matter how they feel. Children are just supposed to obey, blindly obey. And they don't get certain courtesies because they're not adults. My children feel seen. They feel heard. And I know this is because of the way they come to me. I know it because they're getting older and they do not hesitate coming to me with things that matter to them. They are validated, baby. I love that for me. I love that even more for them, but I love that for me. Man, I love that for me. These boys, bro. Whew. I love that for me, and I love that for them. I am one of a kind, a one of a kind mother. And I love that even more for me because I'm a one of a kind Black mother who is present. I don't coddle, but baby, I guarantee you they feel heard. I guarantee you they feel validated. I guarantee you they know how to express emotions, identify and express emotions. I guarantee you they're not growing up thinking anger is the only way that men can express themselves. I love that for me. I fucking love that for us. Shit.